So when I'm done frying the chicken,
You're gonna put it in the casserole dish with the marinara sauce and the cheese.
Okay, I got you. I know what to do.
No, Tasha.
Optimal level.
You can turn it down just a little bit more, and if you don't mind, get my earbud, because it's easier for me to hear with the earbud on. Can't, yeah. Why is she yelling for me? Goodness.
Why she screaming shit?
I'm already on.
Here.
Thank you. I'm trying to find Phoenix right now. Welcome in, Shamir. If you don't mind sharing out the live and tapping the screen. Thank you for your daily heart, me. I'm looking for our co-host guest right now. Can you pull her up so I can spell her name right? Because every time I put it in, it's not coming up. Okay, I found her. I'm trying to invite her, but it's not letting me search it. Okay, so apparently I'm early and she not on yet.
What time? Where is she at?
She's on the East Coast. She just not on yet. So we're just gonna share out the live to everybody and tap the screen. Hopefully we get some people in here. Oh, she calling. I can't. I don't think I can. Can I answer? All right, I guess it's coming, y'all. Thank you for your daily heart me. Sorry for the delay. She didn't have her 18 and up settings on, so she's got to close her live out to come back so we can get this talk started. So while y'all in the chat, connect with each other, tap the screen, share out the live, and do all the good things. All right, here she is.
We back.
All right. Yay.
Okay. Right. I was like, it gotta be something wrong because we've been
Yeah. Yeah, because I always have mine on 18 and up because I know I cuss. So,
Okay. I'm glad to know that. Okay. Hi, Lolo.
yeah.
Yeah, we was in here. I
Hey,
was
how you doing?
get my girl. I said, wait, now I can't host the show separately.
I know, right?
So we in here. Okay, so I'm gonna resend mine out because
Okay, then go ahead and do all the things. Y'all go grab her if you're not already connected. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is a new month. Thank you for the blessings. Thank you.
one back up.
Yeah,
I'm
so this is.
the first time. This should still be the same one, right?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you to make sure it's 18 and up because I keep mine on 18 and up.
Hey, Lolo. All right, so.
All right.
All right, so we had a little rough bump, but we in that thing now.
We in here, y'all. All right, y'all. Today, me and this lovely young lady, KingPhoenikks, okay, we're going to have spiritual talk today. And we're going to talk about spirituality versus religion or, spirituality versus belief. Okay?
Yep.
So we want to start with some breathing techniques, right?
Yep. Little breathing exercise.
Okay.
All right. So we are gonna do. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
No, I was gonna say. So we're hey. So we are gonna go ahead and breathe in deep breath for 4, hold for 7, and then exhale on 4. Is that
Okay,
correct?
so yep, that's it. And I brought the singing bowl.
All right.
So we're gonna do the singing bowl, y'all. So prepare your ears. Turn the volume down because it is loud.
And I'm
Okay,
excited about that singing bowl. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. We're gonna count to 4. We want to do that maybe 4 more times. I did it 6 times. You want to do 4 more and do 10 equal breaths?
Okay, we can.
Or are you good? What do you think?
We might be good because that is loud, and I don't know if everybody got earbuds in, and I don't want to be messing up nobody's ears.
Gotcha. Okay, well, we're good then.
They be over cleansed.
And so, y'all know when you do start or you do any type of practice, you do want to ground yourself. So, that is a good thing to do. Just take some deep breaths, sit and think. You don't even have to think. Just inhale, exhale. All you do is focus on your breathing. So, that's a good thing.
Yep.
All righty. So let's jump into the meat and potatoes.
Okay. So welcome everybody. Tonight we're going to dive deep in the difference between spirituality and belief. Okay. A lot of people think they are the same thing, but they're not. They are two different aspects of being on a spiritual, religious path. So that's what we're going to dive deep in tonight. So Get comfy, sit back, relax. No judgment over here. This is a judgment-free zone.
Very much.
We're just telling you the difference, and we're going to bring up our practices that we do versus what other people do, okay?
Yep.
So we're going to let her start.
All right. So, as far as we are going to go into spirituality, so spirituality is your practice of self. It is more about you getting to know who you are on a spiritual level and learning your connection to your higher power. It's not about there I want to say there are no set rules to being on a spiritual journey because it really is what resonates with you. You know, spirituality can be anything from seeing the beauty in nature. That's a spiritual undertaking. Going outside, being outside. Uh-oh. And, you know, just communing, praying, different things. Hey, Duran. So it's more about your journey and in your system of getting to know who you are, what your connection is, and what your reason for being here is for me.
Yeah.
Is what am I here for? Why am I here? And I'm a spiritual being. I'm not just a earthly. I'm just an earthly vessel carrying this. So hi, Duran. Oh, I heard you. Welcome, Duran. So
Welcome in, Flex.
I know you have.
So,
Go ahead.
yeah. So for me, spiritual practices is basically making sure I'm grounded, centered, and that what vibes with me. If it don't vibe, I don't apply it. So it's all about personal experiences. You can have like you can become spiritual from something that happened in your childhood or something that happened in your young adult life, and it helps you either grow or stay stagnant. So you can take the pain and turn it into a power for growth, or you can leave it for stagnation. So for me, spirituality is learning how to accept the things I can change, leave the things I cannot change alone, and move forward on my path.
Definitely. I agree. And I want to add too, when it comes to spiritual practices, you can't let anybody tell you what's best for you. You have to literally do what makes you feel better. For me, I grew up Christian. I grew up just knowing Jesus, and I always felt like I wanted to know more because there were so many, I was around so many different people and I saw people worshiping different things. And so I went on a quest as an adult to figure out what is the right answer. What's the right path, you know, because I know there's a God, I know there's a higher power, but is Jesus the only way? Is Buddha the only way? Is, you know, so trying to figure out who's right. And that's what the journey for spirituality was for me. Well, who's right? Because somebody has to be right and somebody has to be wrong. And along the journey from looking in different books, reading the Quran, looking through, you know, Buddhist texts and things like that, just trying to see who's telling the truth. What I came to realize is everybody's telling the truth and everybody is trying to figure out the same thing: how to get to a higher self, how to connect with our higher power. Everybody knows there's a higher power. They know there's a God. They don't know what to call them. Everybody has their different names, but everybody is on the same path. Everybody wants the same thing. They just want to connect with something higher than them, and they know internally there's something bigger than me. Yes.
Yes. Yes. That right there is truly a true statement. Because with spirituality comes practices, right? With religion comes following a certain code. Okay, so with spirituality, you have the journaling, you have meditation, you have the spiritual cleansing, you have the saging, you have all these different aspects of spirituality, right?
Power, yeah.
Yeah, but with religion, it's doctrination. It's, oh, the pastor said do it this way. Oh, the clergyman said do it that way. And that's, to me, that's where the difference come in. because with religion, you basing everything you believe off of what somebody told you. In spirituality, everything is based off of experience and welcome into experience and understanding things that you didn't know you understood. Right, the spiritual breakdown and stuff like that. Welcome in, Joy.
And I
You
want to,
know.
I don't want to interrupt, but I want to add to that when you're done.
Oh, it's fine. You late, baby. We had issues, so you ain't late. You good.
Right. Babe, you're right on time. I want to add
Yeah.
to that too, as far as to me, the difference as far as spirituality and religion is spirituality is seeking the God on the inside, and religion is seeking the God from an external source. Where spirituality,
Yes.
I feel like God is with me all the time. Like we were talking the other day about the difference in praying, because I grew up Christian. Hi, King. I might call it praying, but it's not what I'm having. I'm not, to me, and we were talking about the differences. To you, praying was getting the Holy Ghost. If shouting in the corner or sitting in a prayer corner, that was praying for me. And realizing
Journeys.
that
Both
I just have
journeys.
an open dialogue with God all day. I'm well,
Yeah.
sir. I have open dialogue with God all day, but I still call it prayer because I just grew up in that
Yeah.
lifestyle. So certain
Yeah.
words I just stick to, but it's not traditionally the meaning, because for me, I literally talk to God all day. I talk to him all day. I talk to him about y'all. I be asking him why y'all crazy. I be asking him why I'm crazy. I be asking him what's going on in the world, and so I talk to God
Exactly.
all day. I'm in the car talking to him. I mean, and we talk like that's my father. So we're talking. I'm like, listen. So when I was when the girl did, like that's how I talk to
That
my
part.
father,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Facts though,
yeah, did
because
you see what
that's how it
DB
is.
did?
Like
Thank
with
you.
spirituality, for me, it's like I'm always asking, okay, what's going on? What's this?
What do you
Like,
want me
okay,
to
what
do?
is
Where
this
should I
about?
go?
Yeah, I be asking questions. Like, I don't use God per se, but I welcome in, Universe. Thank you for your heart, me. I don't use God per se. I just be like, okay, what's the reasoning behind this? Right? And
Right,
I sit back and I pick through and I be like, oh, because at the end of the day, we are reflections of one another. So when
right.
somebody do something that bothers us, because we are spiritual beings, when
We're all
somebody do
connected.
something that bothers us, it's a reflection of something within us. Thank you for the finger hearts. It's something in reflection of us that we need to work on. Hence, shadow work, right? Like, I don't pray per se. I meditate. I sit in silence. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. I sit in silence to seek my answers, right? Because as within, so without. As above, so below, right? So I always go within because everything I need is within me, right? I'm at the end of the day, whatever's happening externally is what's wrong on my inner house, right?
Thank you.
So
Very
that's
true.
how I view spirituality.
Gotcha.
Thank you for the populars. I appreciate you.
And see, that's the thing too with religion. I feel like, as when like I said, growing up in a religious space, I was very scared of God growing up, because I thought God was
Me
a
too.
very judgmental, mean, you better stop it or you're going to hell. Like, thank you. And I was scared. Thank you, Rise and Peace. I was scared of God. Like, and I was just like nervous. Everything I did was going to bother him. I didn't want to upset him. And it wasn't until I went on a more spiritual journey that I realized that's my father. He doesn't want me to be scared of him. Like, he doesn't want me to look at him
Exactly.
as some big authority figure. And debates. I've had debates with people. God is a woman. God is too creative, too co-creative. What I know is that I don't know, right? But I do know
Exactly.
that I feel a connection for something higher than me. And if I'm just used to calling them God, the universe, my higher power, he knows who I'm talking to. They know who I'm talking to.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? My grounding source, my source knows who I'm talking to. So I had to learn
Exactly.
that God is not trying to punish me. He's not trying to spank me. He don't want, you know what I mean? He doesn't want that.
Yeah.
Oh, and see, that's a good point he made in the comment. He said he ran from God because of the gifts that he gave him and the responsibilities. Definitely.
Exactly. And if you don't
Definitely.
have the understanding of those gifts, then yes, you're going to run because you don't
Yeah, because
understand them.
it's
Because if you go
scary.
to the church, they can't explain it to you. Then they got you
No.
doing all this stuff trying to talk to God, and maybe sitting in silence is the answer.
It's what you need. Yeah, so God can talk to you. Cause that's what it is. My source need to talk to me. I don't always need to say something.
Exactly.
Sometimes my source got something to
Yeah,
say, and that's what I'm waiting on.
two said in my comments she ran until her feet gave out. I understand, sis. Like,
Right. No, for real.
because
Hey,
I
Sugar
mean,
Bear.
when you don't have the grounding work done, and you got these gifts that's coming from this outside of yourself, like you, okay, the
Spirit.
cosmos is gonna do what the cosmos do. Because at the end of the day, we all spiritual beings down here for an experience in these meat
Yep.
sacks, okay?
Right.
So it's like at the end of the day, we have to understand that those gifts that we was given to us to help navigate us through this life. And if we don't
Yep.
know how to apply them when they need to be applied, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank you for
It's
sharing
and
out the
that's
live.
what
I
he
appreciate
said.
you.
And that's what he said.
Yeah,
I ran until God dealt with me, and He will. Your source will deal with you
yeah,
because you're
yeah.
receiving.
Source will catch you and be like, nope,
Running.
this ain't working. You need to do this. I need you to do the
Turn
shadow work.
around.
That's why it's important when you come into spirituality outside of belief and religion based teachings. It's important to address your own faults. You can't keep blaming everybody. Ain't nobody a scapegoat. Everything you did was a choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't blame Ted down the street for the reason why you did something to his car. You made a choice to go do something to Ted's car. Nobody told you to go do Ted's car. Nobody influenced you.
Right.
Okay? Nobody told you to chunk that woman out the window, right? So, I mean, you made choices, right? I'm just saying.
Exactly.
You made
My,
choices. So, if you make the choice, you have to own up to the choices. And that's what shadow work is for. That's why spiritual practices is important. Accountability, yes, accept
yeah.
your shit. Enjoy laughing because I said throw the women that woman to the car. But I'm just saying, though, like, we sit up, religion teaches us to use a scapegoat. Oh, the
Yeah.
devil made me do it.
Your
That's the
actions.
biggest thing
Yep.
everybody say,
That's what
right?
treasure say.
So
Responsible for your
until
own
we,
actions.
there you go, because it's like once we pick up and say, oh, I'm the reason why this bowl is sitting here. Let me put it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm the reason why this is happening to my life. Let me stop saying, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Instead of
Like
being
once we
mad
get
that it's
into it,
going on.
that's why it's important to journal. Because when you
Okay.
journal, you can write all that mess out, right? You write all
Mm-hmm.
that mess out. And you put that mess in them papers, honey, and let it be in there. And then you can work through it and be like, oh, I was wrong. I shouldn't have reacted. You
Yes,
know, I shouldn't have
definitely.
said something. Right?
Right.
Okay, Nina
And
Verse.
we're gonna segue into our spiritual practices. Hey, Janet, and what you want to tell them about the journaling? Because this is my journal.
That's your journal. Oh, I can't see it. It
It's
keep
my
bladding out.
what the hell,
Yeah,
okay?
the background said nope.
Okay. I don't know what's going
The
on.
background said
But
nope.
my journal, okay, it's my friend actually makes them. Her name is Bianca. I'm shouting my boo out, Bianca Janeo, and it says, come here, what does it say? Wait, let me write that shit down. Because it's
There you
literally
go.
that. Wait, let me write that shit down. Because it's like that. Hold on, let
Yeah.
me get my pen and paper real quick. But you have a set of journals. Tell us a little bit about meditating and
Yes.
journaling
Okay.
with these
So
spiritual
this
practices.
journal I made. This journal I made on the Sun. Is it says it's more than my. I'm more than my gifts. Right. This
Ooh, I
journal
like
is a
that.
place for you to write down everything. That's because people only see you for your gifts. Right. People don't know that you more than them gifts. Right.
Right. I
So
got you,
I made
treasure. I'm
this
gonna put it
journal. I made this journal where you can rate your day
Ooh.
and you can
Oh, I like that.
tell what 3 things about yourself you learned and all that, and you see it stick because I know I be writing a lot, so
I
I
believe
made it
this.
thick. Okay. And then
Yes,
I
send me the
made
link.
this
I
one,
want
which
one
is
of those.
just a regular old, like, notebook journal,
That's so
right? It's not,
cute.
it don't have no prompts in it, but this is like, just get that mess out your head, good
Yeah.
vibes, right? Like, just
It's
get it
your
out your
part,
head.
treasure.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
because
I made them journals because that's what inspired me on my spiritual journey, was writing all that junk out my head. Why am I reliving shit? Why am I
yeah,
reliving shit when I can just get it out my head and resolve it and fix it, instead of
yeah.
trying to sit there and pick at it. Oh, they did this to me. Oh, they did that to me. No, no, it's not that you did anything to me. Thank you for the flowers. I appreciate you.
I definitely
You
want
know, it's
Oh, go no. I was saying I definitely want you to tell us,
oh,
drop the link for that journal because I want yours because I like that because I need structure. I like to be able to doodle my thoughts, but I like
oh,
yours
thank
more
you for
because
the
I like to
cream.
be able to put my stuff in the space. So I really like yours. So
Okay, I
I don't
got
know if
you.
you could
It's
drop
in my
the link or
bio if
something.
anybody's interested. Yeah, it's in my
Okay.
bio if anybody interested,
So
but
y'all
I
heard
don't know
that.
if I can put it. Yeah. Yeah,
Those
it's in my
fly ass
bio.
journals. Okay.
But I made those because that's what. Thank you for the follow,
Thanks,
Treasure
Treasure.
8 or Treasure B. Thank you very much. I
Yes, that's
appreciate it.
my
I thought it was a number
girl.
8 girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my girl. She's sweet.
But when I tell y'all that journaling is like a key part for me, journaling and meditation. If I understand we can't sit still for 10 minutes, okay? I get it. But if you can squeeze five whole minutes
5 minutes.
out your day, and like how I got the tones playing,
Hmm.
you just sit there in silence, close your eyes. If thoughts
Hmm.
pass by, think of them as traffic in front of your house. Just let the cars go. You're not gonna run out there and jump in the cars. Let them thoughts roll like the traffic or roll like water. However you have it resonates for you. Let it
Yeah.
roll. Right?
Hey,
Welcome
Cam.
in, April. You let it roll. And
Yeah.
don't focus on them, because when you jump in the car with the thought, when you jump in the water with the thought, thank you for your daily heart, me. I appreciate you, huh? When you jump into that stuff with that, that's when you get wrapped up. That's when you start overthinking. That's when you become unbalanced.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think
Yeah.
journaling and meditation is good, because it will
Yeah.
help.
So let me ask you, when are key times to journal? What are good times to really, you know, put your thoughts
Okay,
in there?
I'm glad you asked that. Okay, let's say you had a dream. Let's say you went to bed last night and you had like a terrible dream that just stuck with you. It's a good time to write that dream down in your journal. Let's say you came home and you had a very stressful day. Journal it out. Let's say you
Okay.
sitting up and you feeling sad. You feeling a little depressed, right? You feeling, oh, I don't like myself. Journal that shit out. Point blank
Okay.
period, right?
So
And
anytime you
hell,
feel
anytime
emotional,
something is on your mind, journal it.
journal it
Put it
out.
on the
Okay.
paper.
Got you. So whenever. So you suggest, do you think something like carrying like your regular journal? She said, how many times a day? I'm always feeling something. Whenever, right? That's what I was gonna say. If I
Yeah,
don't really
whenever.
carry
It's
I
up to
have a little
you.
notepad or go ahead, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you can have like the little old school flip notepad, the little police pad.
Yeah.
You can have that with
Yeah.
you in the car.
And just
Like, I
gotcha.
need to put
Yeah.
this in
Just
my
carry
journal,
something.
right?
Definitely. I like that. I like that. So we know that at least we need at least 5 minutes of meditation. At least if we could squeeze 5 minutes, you can get a guided meditation or you can just do the note background. Think about it. Now, we were talking about meditating and falling asleep because I know people have that problem, right? What do you suggest for people who fall asleep when they
Mm-hmm.
meditate? What is one thing you
Yeah.
can
And
do
I
to not fall asleep?
Okay, remember I said I think, because I know if you lay down, you gonna go out, because your
So,
nervous system is at its most relaxed point when you lay down. So if you sitting on the floor or if you sitting outside at the park, like if you were outside, baby, and you like being by trees, sit by a tree outside. Put your earbuds in for 5 minutes. Find a tune. Sit there. You can just sit there and let the tunes play. You can keep your eyes open if you want to. You can just mindlessly look out at the scenery. Long as you're not thinking and focusing on thoughts. That's the point. Is the focusing on the thought. Long as you're not up here just in your head focusing on something, you meditating. If
got you.
you are
Slow
indoor,
it down.
baby, and you like sitting in, if you got a spot in your house that you just feel so relaxed in, sit on the floor. You can turn it on YT University. Look for a guided meditation. 5 minutes. Sit there. Listen to the person with the prompts. Do the prompts as much as you can. You know what I'm saying?
Do it. She just said, "Hey, Marty Mart." She said, "Treasure gonna say next time someone upsets me, I'm gonna say, let me go get my journal, girl. Long as you don't go get that power,
Hey.
go get the journal." And then
Yeah,
King
go
Sid
get the
said,
journal.
"Get the journal, cause that's tell them that's your safety net. If I get my journal."
Exactly.
And King
Exactly.
Sid said, his grandma said, "If you ain't too tired for the streets, then you ain't too tired for God," and that is the fact. You got time.
So it's like if you can sacrifice to go out to the club or go out to the streets and do what you do, you can sacrifice 5 minutes to sit still and not say nothing.
And talk on to the Lord. I 100% agree with that. And I know that I need to meditate. Like, what she say? My grandma used to say, "If you like it, I love it." I think that means I was slow. Yes, that's what she was trying to say. Just like when people be like, "Bless your heart." That's it. We just trying to say,
yeah. When they say that, you know they like, yeah, you special.
Yeah. So I know for me, I need to add a little more journaling into my life. I do keep little notes sometimes when I wake up, but I know throughout the day, if I journal, it's like it'd be like 2-3 months in between. Like I'll have a journaling week where I'm good,
I know
and
you
it'd
be
be
saying that, Joy.
entries. It'd be like, "Hey, chef," and it'd be like, "Okay, now you done journaled 2 months ago. I know some shit that went on in these 2
You
months."
do.
So I feel like when I get
Joy
cool
says she always say. Joy say she always say, "Bless your heart." And she got the head like this. That's that Southern hospitality, you know.
That's how I learned that little shady shit when I moved down here.
Exactly.
And that's it. Because in New York, they just be like, "Yo ass slow." They really mean you are
Exactly.
slow.
Straightforward. No cutting corners.
So down here, I be like, "Oh, bless your heart." Okay, baby.
My journaling grip from February to September 9th. Oh, that's the last time you journaled, Joy?
Yep.
Po baby.
So,
Hey, I mean, it's a practice. It's like you building a new habit. Your habit used to be to complain to your friends. Okay, you skipped. Okay, like you know, it's like turning off one habit, starting a new one. So if you called up one person to complain about life to, instead of doing that, pull out your journal.
Put in your journal. And then too, I realized too, we don't want to overwhelm people with our shit because people be in their own shit. So okay, you got a lot going on. Write it down. If you gonna call me 5 times, call me twice and write it down the other 3 times.
That part.
Because at the end of the day, I realize 1, I don't want to drain you with my energy, and 2, this is my shit. So when you can't answer the phone, I still gotta find a way to solve and learn and fix my shit.
Exactly. I'm finna take this jacket off because
I'm
over here getting worm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like I said, trauma dump in your journal. Yes, that's where you trauma dump instead of on your friend.
That's where you do it. That's where you do it. Cause when you talking to your friend, all you did was transfer that negative energy over to that person. Now that person feels weighed down. Now that person is going through the motions and they not understanding why they feel the way they feel because they was being a listening ear. Like I don't mind. Listen, yeah, we still gonna battle. Well, after we get through with this topic, we're gonna battle.
Oh yeah, we gotta. Yes, y'all are. We are battling at the end. So please, y'all, stay on.
We almost to the end. Yeah.
He got all the hitters over there, y'all. So we're gonna be battling at the end. By the way, just by the way.
But it's like this when you transfer. Okay. Oh, you just want to be ready. Okay, cool. I thought you was like, okay, y'all done talked enough. I'm done. What's wrong with
the breadcrumbs with the flour?
A little bit, yeah, and a little seasoning.
Definitely deal with the trauma head on. Nobody wants your shit.
Yeah, so instead of like yeah, because when you absorb that stuff, you taking on whatever they karma it was and whatever they issue is. You not being rude, Joy. You good.
And then I be thinking like when I'm on that, I think about people's shit later on. Now I'm over here at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to solve your problem and you sleep. You
But that's why, like, now for people like me and you that's very empathic, this is my trick. I don't mind listening to other people complain and let it out. I always cleanse myself afterwards because I understand the transfer of energy and how it affects another person. So I always cleanse myself before and after conversations with people, right? Because people don't be intending. That's not, now there are some people that do intend, but everybody ain't intending to transfer their negative shit to you. But because that's the normal, to complain to the friend, complain to the family about everything. No. Joy talking about, you've been cleansing for me a lot. No. But like, heavy stuff, you have to clean yourself after that, because they was going through a whole emotional baggage over there, and they brought their bags and left them in your house. So now you gotta purify that energy, because like I say, energy never unalives, it just transfer.
Yes, it just goes different places. How are
Yeah.
you? I got my gorgeous cousin in the building. Yes, I 100%. I know it transmutes. It's so funny, and I'll tell a quick story. And I don't, because I am empathic, so I absorb, and I don't realize that everybody else, well, not everybody else, but some other people absorb too, because I'm just used to that. So I just had a conversation with someone the other day. Well, with my friend, and we were upset. I was upset. He wasn't upset. I was upset, and we were having a conversation.
Welcome
and at the
in,
end of the
Tamisha.
then he was upset, and I wasn't upset no more. And it like hit me like a, oh, because you're not the only one that absorbs. You know what I'm saying? And now you done pissed somebody else off. Accidentally. I wasn't trying to piss you off. I was just trying to tell you why I was
Hey, I'm
mad.
doing good. Thank you for your daily heart me.
And I'm like, okay, duh, because people absorb just like you, so you got to be mindful of that. Hey, not Ron. And then King Sip, he said it's not your partner's job to regulate your mental stability. I 100% believe that, and that's part of the problem I had. Oh, thank you for the crane. That's part of the problem I had being married, because it was like, it was always the, you're making me upset. How am I doing that?
Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that.
So you realize,
I don't like when people think, people think it's okay to, oh, thank you, gave me some sugar. Right. People start just dumping their stuff on you when they find out that, oh, you are empath. And then they just come pour the bucket of gunk on you, and then you got to sit there and deal with that gunk. Before I knew how to do this spiritual stuff, I was walking around with other people's energy, other people's emotions on a constant daily basis, and it was hard, right? But when I walked into this path that I'm on now with the spirituality, and I found out, oh, I can cleanse this off. Oh, I can take a shower and set my intentions. Oh, I can sage myself. I can palo santo myself. I can meditate. I can go ground. When I found out all these things, yay, thank y'all for 10,000 likes. I appreciate y'all. You know, when I found out all that.
You ain't at 10,000, but
and thank you for sharing.
Thank y'all for all the gifts.
Thank you for using the stickers, Joe. I appreciate you. So it's like, when people come outside of belief, and step over to spirituality, then they'll see that half of the answers will, the stuff that they've been questioning, will start getting answered. Especially through meditation. The power of sitting in silence, I can't stress it enough. If you don't have time, make time. That moment you sitting there scrolling on TT,
make that 5 minutes.
That could be meditation.
And they said, they made a good point too. My cousin said with the boundaries, she's learned how to set them, because you ain't about to drown me in your sorrow. That's so fucking true. It took me so long to say, okay, I don't want to do this. We've been on the phone 2 hours with this shit. I don't want to do this no more. Because you don't want to be
that part
rude or mean, but it's like, no, I have to be protective of me.
Exactly. Because there's certain people I don't talk to, because they want to continue to tell you about the problem they had last year, they still having this year, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before.
I told you, and I told you for the
For the
I
little
like that, the little
birdies. Oh, I
birdie.
gotta shake my
And
head.
it's
Oh,
like
look at the
I
birdie. They
told
so
you
cute.
last year what to do. You still doing the dumb shit, and now you still want my advice on what not to do, even though I
That
keep on.
part, like, how much more advice can I
Yeah.
tell you that you're not gonna listen to?
Yep. It's about I put my empath on low. I be having a temper mind. She's about, and I'm not the Lord. Holler at him. I'm empathetic, but look, holler at God exactly.
Yeah, you did just
Go
say that, Joy. You
talk
did just
to the
say that.
Lord. Ones who respect are still around now, and that was the thing with boundaries too. People that fuck with you, they're gonna be like, okay, I get it, and it's tough at first. It's like I always say, it's like erecting a fence. It's not the easiest
Yep.
thing to do. You got to erect the fence, and it's not fun at first. But once you get that fence up and people know you serious, they're gonna stop trying to jump that motherfucker. They're gonna be all right with what you put up
Okay,
for.
that part, because if somebody truly respects you, they'll respect your boundaries. Won't nobody put you in a position where you have to moderate your boundaries for their concerns. You catch what I'm
For their
saying?
comfort.
Okay, Joy
Yeah,
said
because
we're
y'all gonna
not
make
gonna
yeah.
we're not gonna keep having the Joy said we're not gonna keep having the same conversation. Tamisha said I will be back. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. I thought she was asking a question, girl. I was trying to read it like a question. All right, sis, thank you for stopping by. We gonna battle later on.
Yeah, we definitely not gonna keep talking about it. But okay, because we do I know we are gonna stay within our stuff, but we know now we're gonna meditate, we're gonna journal. Those are two good practices. We gave y'all two for
What?
one. We only supposed to give you one. We gave you two for one now.
Yeah, yeah, we did. Joy said what happened when it's a parent. See, when it's a parent,
Cut their
that's
ass
when the
off.
child have to understand. Hush.
Sorry.
Hush, we not doing that, ma'am. Keep that Scorpio over there with you, ma'am. Okay?
Just cut
No,
it
when
out.
it's a parent, when it's a parent, we literally have to remember that when we became parents, we didn't have a blueprint how to raise our children. They didn't have a blueprint how to raise us. That's when empathy come in because your mama was starting from scratch. I gave her a cane. I'm not gonna play. Oh, you gave her a cane. Okay, a crane. Okay, cool beans. Um, we got to remember that they didn't know how to do they didn't know how to be a parent when they had us, just like we don't know how to be a parent to the children we have. So we have to give them that grace of you didn't know. You
Right.
catch what I'm saying? So when it comes to
True.
parents, for me, this is me. I have empathy for my mama because she had them 10 children, and I was the eldest of the 10. So, yes, I was the guinea pig in all situations. That's just what it was. Okay?
Yep.
And I can't blame her for not knowing how to love me the way I want to be loved. Okay? Because I don't know how to love my children the way they want me to love them. I have to have a listening ear. I understand now why it's important for us as parents to have listening ears for our children. Okay? Back then, you got to remember, when we was growing up, they was doing the most. You think we going through the most right now? They was going through it 10 times harder than us. So you have to have that empathy, that compassion. See, I know you was the only girl and you was the guinea pig. I get it. And we have to have that compassion for our parents to understand that, okay, they thought what they was doing was the correct way. And now they coming into a time where they seeing, oh shit, I fucked you up. Right? I
That's why
damaged
they
you.
nice to the grandkids. That's why they be nice to the
Yeah,
grandkids.
that's why. Yeah, and
Zilch.
then they come to you and they try to talk to you and apologize, but then we be in our feelings. We ain't trying to hear the apology because nah, you didn't treat me like that. I don't want to hear shit you got to say, right? So it's like we have to give them a saving grace. We have to let them, because everybody's changing. It's an upgrade for all
That's
of
true.
us.
And I do agree. I will say this because I know, and I'm talking shit, but I know what for me when right before my dad passed, my dad was a lot. He was doing too much, and I had to like take a break from him. And I was like,
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't want
like
to
with my
feel no
daddy, I
kind of
don't.
yeah, I had to take a
Yeah,
break, but I realized, like, like you said, they were raised a certain way. They came up a certain type of way. My dad pretty much did whatever the fuck he wanted to do. He got to run how he wanted. The women let him do whatever. He just did whatever. So once he got to a certain age, he was just set in a way. And it was like, okay,
exactly.
I can't deal with that. I don't like that. You're rude. But it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you come to realize, one, he done been through some shit that made him hard. He passed that on. And so it's like, okay, now I have to forgive you because you just going off of what you know. You just going off of the life that you had.
Exactly.
So, like my mom, I gotta forgive you. You know, you don't, because in my mind, you dealt with my dad.
Yeah.
He did too. Just let it. You loved him. It's hard when you love people. You were young when you got, well, you know, just
Yep.
trying to forgive. I get it. You loved him, and what he loved you, he didn't know how to love you. You loved him, you didn't know how to. And now I'm like, okay, well now I know I gotta do things differently because they were two
Mm-hmm.
unemotionally available
Thank you for the
people, and I
populace.
started being that as a parent. Because now it's like hugs,
Yeah.
oh, just, and then it was like, no, you got to hug this baby. You got to be way better. And it's
Yeah.
like it's they little, it's a little hard. Once they get big, they start talking a little shit. It's like, wait, hold on, no,
Exactly.
you still got to do it. And so it's good. It's good. Hold on, I'm gonna go back on my
Yeah, go
message.
ahead.
They were saying that,
Make sure ain't
okay,
nobody.
so he
Yeah.
said they were calling him selfish, but that's okay because sometimes we got to be selfish for us. And then
Yeah,
let me
you got to.
I've learned that. Yep. And then we got to teach. And then she said too, don't come if you don't want the hard conversations, because that's true. People don't want to hear the truth.
Exactly.
They bullshit, and you got to give them the truth. I've learned to be tough love with folks, and also to let people know that you are bothering me, you are hurting me. I used to be bad
Exactly.
at that, like not letting people know, and that's why just the spiritual side always lets me like, okay, you can't be emotional. This is something that you
Mm-hmm.
got to get out because now you're
Yeah, it's
in your
something that you
own
got to
head.
work out.
Yeah, let this shit out. So,
Yeah.
what do we do, filter? So, I do want to move on to our next segment, which is our spiritual practices. So, you know, this is a new show for us. So, we want to go ahead and introduce a spiritual practice, you know, once a week. Have a good evening. And then love you too. And then or I'm sorry, if because you may not know, you may or may not know you have I'm not in spiritual practice, I'm sorry, spiritual gifts. You may or may not
Yeah.
know that you have a spiritual gift. So I tonight am
Mm-hmm.
presenting a spiritual gift for you. I'm gonna give you some information about it, and you can tell me
Welcome in, Rising Peace.
if you may or may not have this gift. Okay. So
Yeah.
tonight's gift we're talking about is clairaudience. Okay. So clairaudience, it is when you hear things that may or may not be there, that are there on the spiritual realm, but are not there on the physical. So that can
Yep.
be anything from sounds, voices, music. You might hear someone calling your name, and all of this is
Yep.
spiritual. So we have
Mm-hmm.
two types of I'm sorry, two types of clairaudient. Thank you, girl. You have subjective and objective. So subjective is when you're hearing it in your head. That's the most common. The
Yeah.
voices are
Mm-hmm.
calm, they're cool. It's a guided thing. Objective is when you're externally hearing the voices, and that's a little less common, but that's when you hear whispers. You hear somebody calling your name, you might hear something over here, and
Or
that's
hear a
what
whole conversation.
whole conversation, ain't nobody over there. So how to
Mm-hmm.
know? So I'm gonna give you some ways how to know if you are, and how to know if it is your ego and not clairaudience. Okay. So how to know if you are? So if you have a strong, clear, calm inner voice that guides or warns you, and it's different from your own voice. You know this ain't your voice, but it's telling you something that's like so super clear. You gotta follow that path. So
Yep.
that's girl hush. That is not bipolar. I'm done with you. So you're hearing sounds that no one else hears. She's about that's
That girl said
bipolar.
bipolar.
And it's like it's called an oral frequency. So you're here. It's oral, not ORAL for you nasty ones. It's
That part.
AURL, aura L, oral. So it's that frequency,
Like your
and it,
aura.
yes, like your aura.
Your
So
energy
it
field.
because as soon as I said it, your oral
Have to
frequency, I
clarify.
heard it. I said somebody dirty. So you'll have
Okay.
short direct guidance. It'll be a ringing or a buzzing in your ear. You may hear a word. You might just hear, you know what I mean? You might just hear, hey, stop, go. What is another thing? You could turn on the radio and hear a musical message at the same. Now that happens to me. Let me tell y'all real quick, and I ain't gonna put y'all in my business. But as I was doing the research, I'm over here like, oh shit, I might be clairaudient. Hold on, because there are so many times I'll cut on the radio. I'll be
that you
thinking
hear
something, and the
stuff.
thing will be like, yes, and it'll be like right on point. It'll be a line, or I'll be
Yeah,
like, Lord,
that happens.
I'm
That
just
happens
going
to
through
me on
it.
TT. That'll happen to me on
Yeah.
TT, or if I'm on the regular TV or something, like if I'm doing
Mhm.
something, or I hear a song before I play it, or hear it on TV or something.
And
Like
that's
I
a good
hear the
thing.
song.
Before I've done that, or I will be like, Lord, I am just dealing with something, and I'll have my playlist on, and a song will come up, and it'll be right on time.
Uh-huh.
So hear
Oh
this, hey
yeah. Oh
Peachy,
yeah.
welcome, girl.
Be the
So
be the message you need to hear.
right. And one thing you'll know is you may be sensitive to sound, like loud noises, busy environments, and you might crave peace, and you need to recharge at night. Another thing is you might be a great listener. If people gravitate towards you, strangers, because girl, strangers be talking to me, I'd be like, how the hell did I've never asked for none of this information. But people will
Oh
gravitate
yeah.
towards you, and they want to tell you everything. They want to talk to you about it. They want to, and that's
And
one.
that also look, that also signifies you have a spiritual upgrade as well. Like a stranger walk up to you and give you a message out the blue, and it's something that your soul needed to hear.
Yep.
That's
And
another
vice versa.
signification.
Because vice versa, sometimes you're the vessel, and because I've had those
There you
conversations with
go.
people. I don't even know where well, I know it's God, but I don't know where these words came from, because I don't even know these words. And if you
Yeah.
ask me about the conversation after, I don't know what happened. God was telling
Like
you
I
that, baby.
said,
I don't.
what? Mm-hmm.
I said, who said?
I get channel
So,
messages like that too. I get
and I don't
channel
be knowing.
messages like that too.
And it's like this all Lord. Thank you, Peachy, for liking my live. That's all the Lord. What are some more things? So you'll recognize. Oh, so one thing, you'll hear voices. You might hear your relatives, like you might hear your mama in your head, and then she calls ahead of time. One
Mm-hmm.
more thing
Mm-hmm.
is when you pick up on people's tone. So you're listening to them, and you're like, nah, I don't like the way.
Sus.
Eh,
Like sus.
that's definitely us. Yeah, and so people like that, when you're listening and you're like, I don't know about this.
Mm-hmm.
But I know she lying. I don't know what the whole line about. That whole line, she lying, because that's
Exactly.
her
Like
clear
she full of
audience,
shit. Yeah.
full of it, and I feel it, and I heard it, and I see it, and that's something that
Yeah.
people may not pick up on. So
Yeah, a lot of
get
people
it,
don't know
let
that.
me.
Like, cause I always tell people, your first thought is the truth. The second thought is
Mhm.
the doubt.
Wow. I like that.
Cause
And
that
so
first thought that
now,
pop in, that it is what it is.
so I'm gonna ask my chat and your chat. I want y'all, if you so far, if you think you might be clairaudient, I want you to put 444 in the chat. 3 4s in the chat. My chat, her chat. If you think that might be you.
Look.
So I want to tell you if how you know. Yep. See, that's my lucky number too. That's how I picked it. So also how to know if you're not a clairvoyant. If your thing is sitting here like, dang, I might be clairaudient. I have these little things.
I got
Sometimes
Rise in Peace with 444. Who else over here?
ooh.
Think they got the clairaudient. Like you hear stuff before it's spoken. Okay, got Shamira with the 444. All right.
See, and now how to know if you're not. So the other part of that is you.
Shamir said both of the hosts.
But,
He put
right,
444 for me and you.
that's what we needed, and it's so funny because one thing we realized too, everybody gets a gift. Everybody gets a gift, whether you choose to open it or not is your
Yeah.
business. Sometimes people get multiple gifts. So for me, like as I'm reading this, it ties in with my empathy because I pick up people's energy.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense that when they talk and when they do things, I pick that up and they gravitate to me.
Yep.
So it walks hand in hand,
Yep.
and it makes a lot of sense. Okay, so how to know if you're not. So the other side of that will be your inner critic or your ego. So you'll know if it's your inner
Mm.
critic or your ego if it's nagging or demanding or too emotional. It's repetitive, but it's confusing. It's not clear, but it feels not good. Clairaudient feels good. It feels calm. It doesn't scare you. It doesn't make you crazy. The purpose of this is to feed your self doubt or your trauma. So you don't want
Mm-hmm.
this type of deal, because that's what it's there for, to be negative. If you feel so,
Exactly.
clairaudience will tell you they feel it, here, toward the back, toward their ear, right? If you're seeing it in your head or the front of your mind, that's your ego tripping. That ain't you ain't nobody. That's your ego doing some bullshit.
Yep.
Your clairaudient will never be negative. It'll never tell you to harm yourself, harm anybody else. It'll never tell you to
Mm-mm.
do anything bad. So if you have those kind
Oh,
of thoughts, you
Chanel,
hear
you
somebody,
reached level
you
10.
need to go talk to the lady, okay? Because that's not clairaudient. You got to talk to the lady, and you need to talk to her ASAP tomorrow. I'm gonna get you the
Remember,
number,
I
okay?
said, Rising Peace said,
Um,
remember, I said it 3, 4, 5,
thank you,
and
Shannon.
1 for me. I didn't say
Yeah,
it was
thanks,
1, but it
Shannon.
is. Okay.
And then lastly, because I know we got to tie this up, I want to tell you how to cultivate your gift. If you just said, you know what, I think I got it, but I'm not 100% sure what to do with it or how to really make it. Because one thing about the gift is it's not an on and off switch. It's not like you could turn
Mm-mm.
it on or off. It is an expanding thing. So you're going to continuously grow in your gift. I was just
Yeah.
telling her the other day how I've always been empathetic, but recently, like I could have a conversation with you, and I remember years and years ago, I could have a bunch of conversations with you and start to pick up your energy. Recently,
Yep.
I have conversations with you, and within the first conversation, I pick up your energy. Now I could literally walk by you and pick up your energy, and I mean
Yep.
literally can blueprint and know who the fuck you are and how to stay away from you. Like that's and it's
Exactly.
me because I'm like, am I being
I can be sitting in,
hey,
I could
Kimber?
be sitting in this house. I could be sitting in this house and I feel my neighbors. Okay,
I'm
mind you,
telling
I don't
you.
really go outside that much, but I can feel my neighbors and I can tell when they upset. I can tell when they energy ain't right, and I know, I don't really talk to my neighbors because they on
Yeah.
crazy, and I don't do crazy. But I can be feeling them inside the house when I'm just sitting up chilling. I be like, oh, they upset, and my
They
family be like,
upset
who? I be like,
100.
them over there.
And it's like that. And nobody, if people don't get it, they don't get it. Let me see. She said,
Exactly.
I'm definitely religious. I learned the God and Jesus from the Bible, and now I'm learning the Spirit. I'm telling you,
Hey.
it's not a far walk from them. I promise you. If you know
Mm-mm.
God, you're spiritual already. It's not a far walk from religion and spirituality. It's just more about I'm leaving the rules behind. I'm leaving
Yeah.
you telling me
And
if
it's
I don't do
also
this,
getting to know thyself. It's getting to know thyself. It's getting to understand you, your
yep.
soul, your purpose. Like it
And then
breaks it down further.
yep, and you gotta connect with you. He said, my gifts aren't even mine.
Mm-hmm.
He talks to me whenever he sees it, and that's it. They're not. And so
Hey.
lastly, I'm gonna tell y'all real quick how to cultivate your gift. So if you think you have it, you think you might have one or two signs or symptoms, this is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So daily you want to do that meditation. You want to dedicate some time to silence and you're just listening. You're just seeking sounds, you're just being receptive. You can use the bowls like we used in the beginning, some gongs, and those help you attune your body to the auditory frequency so you're more receptive to your gift opening. Voice
Because the
journaling.
frequency is gonna speak to you. The frequency is gonna speak to you on a cellular level, because it's a vibration. So it's gonna go in and tell your cells it's time to calm down. It's time to get in a meditative state.
Hmm. And is smoking the same? We're gonna come back to that question. We're gonna stick a pin in that question because we're gonna stick a pin in that question. Uh, but voice journaling, so you can record when you hear something, like you just be like, "Oh shit, did it?" Record it, write it down. Voice journal it. Tab a
Yeah.
recorder with you. Have that when you wake up. You just okay. I had a dream about and record that, and then you can check it days later, weeks later to see if you were on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
Active intuitive questioning. So with this, active and intuitive questioning is when you're faced with a decision, and instead of just mulling over it, you'll speak it out loud. So you'll go, "All right, my car is broken down. What do I need to do next?" And then once you do that, you'll send that out, and you'll be able to receive back. So that is like the strongest way. That's the direct when you're directly soliciting your gifts. You know
Mm-hmm.
you're locked in. You know, like that's one of those levels where you got to be locked in. You got to know, like you know. And then connecting with the throat
Exactly.
chakra. So the throat chakra, because that governs your self-expression, your communication, and that is important when you're trying to get your point across. When you're trying to get your voice out and listen in, that's the communication. So that communication is verbal and nonverbal. You
Yes,
gotta
yes.
you want to use blue colored crystals like lapis lazuli, things like that, and then you want to do throat cleaning affirmations. I'm sorry, throat clearing
Yep.
affirmations, because you want to make
Uh-huh.
sure you're cleansing out that thing. And again, it's not about trying harder. It's just about listening differently. You don't have to try to be you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to try to get. You just
Yeah.
gotta use it properly. What you say? You remember the other day the people was talking about the rapture? Exactly. Y'all was about to get raptured the other
Exactly.
day. Telling y'all shit. I wish I would have hit a lick like that. See, God know not to put me in them positions, because I would have had all them people robbed. I
See?
would have been collecting all their little 401ks, and they would have been mad as hell because you're not getting your money back. I've already bought a
You and
house.
me both. You and me
These are
both.
gifts. I like gifts. But that's the thing too. She's gonna go lie and wait and all that on the rapture, right? But we know that we don't know. Like, we don't know. We know that we don't know. So I'm not listening to nobody tell me. God said,
The only thing
"You gonna get you."
the only thing I know about the rapture is the fact that right now, how we leveling up, how we discarding old and stepping into new.
Hmm.
That's how I see the rapture. The more new knowledge coming, the more this old knowledge comes back to us, and we accept it as a collective, and we walk in it, move in it, practice it, and do it the way we supposed to.
Hmm.
We heading on the right path.
All right, so that's all I have for that, and that is the end of our informational for y'all. But I am about to start this match. So now we are
Exactly.
going to
All
open
right.
the floor for y'all. We're
All
going to
right.
open the floor for
We are
y'all.
finna match now. Yep.
And this is for y'all. We're gonna you can like the live, gifts, whatever. This is a friendly battle, but it's more for you guys. Ask questions, any comments, anything you want to know. And we also want to have this time for you guys to give us some ideas too, what kind of topics you
Yeah.
want to hear about. But just more for you guys to say what you need to say, ask what you need to ask, and we're here. We're open
Yeah.
for it. So is there anybody, anything? Do
Yeah.
they have
This
any
is the
questions? Do
Q
you
and A
have any
time.
regulations? Thanks, Treasure. Do y'all thank you for liking the live.
Thank y'all for
So,
tapping.
what
I
do y'all
appreciate you.
think? Thank y'all so much. So, anybody, thank you, Treasure. Does anybody have any questions or any thoughts, or do you have any questions or any thoughts? Thank you,
You
boo.
know I'm good over here, but anybody down here in the comments, if y'all want to know anything or got any questions about what we talked about,
Oh,
throw it in the chat.
I got
If
one.
not,
Do
we
you
can.
believe in spiritual or astral projection? Now, I definitely
Yes.
do. I definitely do. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little story. Okay. So, and it is along the lines of astral projection. I forgot what he called it, but so I used to have somebody that I dated for some years. Was in love with him. He was the one that got away. Thank God he got away. I realize now. You know how life goes. So, about 2021, right when we started really kind of going back to normal, dream about him. Mind you, we haven't dated since 2013. He's a friend of
Yeah.
mine still. Like, I call him randomly. We might talk. We see each other on Facebook. Since I random friends, it's not a big deal. But I don't.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, he said he experienced it more. So that's why I was like, okay. One night I had a dream about him. Right in the dream, he was trying to show me something, and in the dream, I'm just like talking to him, and then it was fuzzy, and then he went away. Right. I didn't think nothing of it, but I thought it was weird. Thank you for the donuts. I thought it was weird because I'm like, damn, I ain't thought about him in, at least 2, 3 years. And that damn sure ain't dreamed about him in a
Yeah.
while, right? So later on that day, he happens to call me and he was like, hey, did you think about me? And I was like, what? Like trying to,
Thank you
I'm
for the
like,
sugar,
nigga, I
Joy.
ain't thinking about you. He said, I want to tell you what I did. He was like, I did it with you because I know you would be open to it and I know you wouldn't be offended. I'm like, what did you do? He told me the process, and I don't remember the process, but he was telling me what he did. He had to do something. I know he said he put a cup of water next to his hip, some shit. I don't know the full process. He was
Yeah.
telling me that in the dream, he was like, and mind you, I
Oh
didn't tell him
wow.
what I did. I just said, oh, I did dream about you. And he's like, don't tell me what happened. He's like, let me tell you what I was doing. And he proceeds to tell me in the dream, he's trying to show me his watch. And he's like, I was
Mhm.
trying to hold the connection. And then you were like, kind of like puzzled. And then it just was like that.
Oh wow.
I was like, "Wait." Cause I just was weirded out by dreaming about him, and then for him to tell me, "Yeah, I was trying to show you my watch," and I was like, I know you was trying to show me something. I didn't know what the hell it was, but I know you were trying to show me
And
something."
then
And
he
then it
over
was
there
like,
responding like he was in the dream with you. So you basically
and
astro traveled. You didn't dream. Yeah, you
yeah,
basically
so he done
astro
came,
traveled. You didn't dream.
he
That
done
wasn't a
came to
dream.
my
Because
dream.
anytime for me, I be timeline jumping, like going to different dimensions. It be me, but it be me in a different freaking dimension. And I don't
I
know
believe
what she
so.
be up to. She be doing some weird shit that I don't do. Right? And I be
Mm.
over there fighting people that I probably shouldn't be fighting, probably messing up her life
Thank
and
you,
not meant
Treasure.
to. But you know,
And
shit be happening.
yeah,
Because I'm like, what the hell is this? You
right.
know,
And I'm
so
on
I
it.
understand that because yo, so like we already travel when we rest as it is, okay?
That's the
Because
way,
we
man.
are energy beings. So it's like when we rest and we get those messages in our dreams like that, you know, it be stuff for us to process from our day, right? Because that's the
Mm-hmm.
purpose of a dream is to process from the day and break down everything so your conscious mind can rest, your subconscious works it out. So that way when you wake up the next day, your brain is refreshed, right?
Yep.
So it's like when you have them dreams that be like, what the hell was that about, right?
Right. What
Hey,
the
Peachy King,
hell?
welcome in.
I'm about to end. She got
Um,
a question, but I'm about to let. Thank y'all for the gifts. I'm about to
oh,
let
go
you know.
ahead.
But go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
Oh,
she
go
said
ahead.
that she finds that she always feels with her
Thank
younger
you for the
sister's
roses.
feeling and not with others
Mm-hmm.
though. And why do you think it's just with her sister and not with other people? I feel like it's because y'all are just
Mm.
connected so deep. I feel
Yeah,
like when
y'all
you
got
have,
a stronger connection.
I think that's what it is. Y'all probably really fuck with each other. And then he said he felt himself fall back into my bed. He wasn't even on Earth. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. When
That's
you
the
be
thing.
floating, I done felt that too. That float be
Yeah.
real.
Mm-mm. Yep, that's what it is. What do we say?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing said. I was trying to see if he had. He said no, not floating. Yeah,
So
that's
do you
how it
want a
is.
rematch or we gonna do a one and done?
It's up to you. We can rematch real quick. We got 5 more minutes.
All right then.
All right, we're gonna start. You said
But
wait, more like I was in
yeah,
between life and death. Yeah. Well, hard. What do you mean, treasure? You said hard to do what by yourself? Thank you so much for that. For all that you
when I
did.
astro project, it's me trying to help a little girl, but I never complete the mission. Oh wow.
Ooh, is that that might
Like
be
a
your inner
period.
child?
Yeah, that might be your inner child reaching out for help from you and you trying to help your inner child. So you might really need to do some spiritual work like
Thank
a
you.
period. I hope I'm saying your name right. Hey, too, welcome back.
Hey,
Yeah, you might
Kimberly.
want yeah, you might want to do some shadow work with your inner child, sweetie, cuz that's most likely a representation of yourself. Yeah, she
That's
over there.
definitely
She
what it
getting
is.
me, y'all. She
I
getting me,
felt no,
y'all.
my friend dropped the big galley welly. That my
I saw that.
that's so nice to him because he knew I didn't want to lose twice. You know, I didn't want to
Okay.
lose twice, man. Thank y'all
Okay,
so much for
I hope that help you, but
you
try
know.
shadow work and try doing inner child work as well. You know.
What is on? Oh, treasure girl, thank
Thank
you.
you
You
for the
can already
populace.
answer. Yes, girl, you did. Oh, listen, treasure was
Thank you
carrying
for
us
the
the first
populace.
time, baby. You are okay. Well, this is more us just having time to just do a little shit and just
Yeah.
it ain't nothing serious. We ain't trying to hurt
Yeah, ain't
nobody.
no
So
ho.
no,
Ain't
whatever
nobody up
you
here
can
trying to.
do,
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to make
yeah,
nobody
we
cry.
ain't. I ain't trying to make $1 million. Well, I am trying to get 1 million,
I
but
mean,
I ain't
yeah,
you
me
know.
too. But you
If
know,
I
I
don't
know
get
it's
a
not gonna
million,
come
I
off
ain't
of here
finna
like that.
say no.
Yeah, yeah.
Girl, me
That's
too.
gonna take
Don't
some
worry,
time
Treasure.
to get
Me
that.
too. But that's okay. But no, I appreciate you all of it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just like to try it out. Hey, pretty lady Nay. Thank
Oh,
you, Treasure.
all right. Joy out
Oh,
here
thank you,
throwing
big
cards.
kinship.
All right, Joy.
Treasure, it is cool, girl. Treasure ain't like how I be feeling now. Fuck that. I want to win. Nah, we gonna whoop their ass. And it's like,
I'm done. Look at
whoop
that. They over
their ass,
there
friend. Whoop
talking mess
their
to
ass,
me now.
friend.
Look at that. They want to whoop my ass now. You
Look
see
at
this,
myself.
y'all?
I was trying to be I was being cool,
y'all,
but
I
then my
say if
friend
y'all
said
got
she don't
something,
like
I
it.
say if y'all got something to whoop their ass, get
Whoop
it.
their ass, friend. Only
Whoop
because
their ass.
my friend, only because Treasure said it. She said, nah,
Yeah,
fuck
whoever
that.
got the smoke, I say throw the smoke.
We appreciate it. We're going to talk a little shit because
Thank you
that's
for
what
the
we going to do.
populace. Hey, I mean, it's
Oh,
all in
so
good fun.
thank you, King Sid. He told me, I want you to know you special to me. Friend, you know where Atlanta is. Mm. Anyway, don't
That
tell me if
part.
I don't got a trophy, I still win. Yes, you do get a trophy, Treasure. Oh, real quick, just as a for next week, I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak
Oh,
peeking
thank
thing.
you, Joy.
Next week
What
we
is
are
that? A little
talking
card?
about what's that? Can't
Yeah.
reach the target. Who's the target? Next week,
Thank you,
I'll
Joy.
be leaving Saturday for my
Uh-huh.
cruise. Oh, you didn't invite me on the cruise, friend. Next week we're talking about cleansing.
Yep.
Cleansing. That means sage.
Yep. Palo
Yay.
Santo, sound cleansing. Oh, thank you for the sugars.
Got those. We got
Sound cleansing. Look.
we are
Looks
yes.
right here.
So next week,
Selenite.
ooh, I think listen, now I got my little thank you. I got my little stuff
That
by the
clear
thing.
quartz.
I have my labradorite. I don't know, but I have it. Thank
Oh,
you for the
yeah.
confetti.
This is the Labrador right I got. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Ooh,
This
that's
the
a big
Labrador right
one.
I got.
I got a heart
Yeah,
shaped
my
one. It's in the
mama
car.
got
I
the
ain't going
little
down
sugar.
there.
Thank
Okay,
you.
little kiss. We like a little kissy poo.
Yeah, my mama got this one from the rock place down the
That is
road.
beautiful and big as
Ain't it
fuck.
nice? All right, I'm finna eat some ice cream. I ain't even had
Okay,
dinner yet, but thank you.
Oh, now we neck and neck. We neck and neck. That's okay.
Yeah, we neck and neck. We neck and neck.
All right. We good. We
But yeah, my
good.
mama got this one from the rock place down the road. And I
And
got so much selenite around the house. It's ridiculous.
right. It's three of us. No, we did. No, for real. Somehow we ran it up. It's just three of us. Right. Because I done sent this live out
Hey.
to 29 motherfucking people. Where's the people? I done called the people. They like, I'm glad you doing
They
it. Get
said,
your
yeah,
ass
I
in the
guess
hood.
they said I'm busy. They said I'm busy.
That's okay. We just barely
Yeah,
lost.
y'all.
Like, just
Yeah, y'all.
barely
Thank y'all.
lost,
Thank you,
y'all.
Joy. Thank you, Rise and Peace. Thank you, Shamir. Thank you,
Yes,
Peachy
you are
King. Thank
special.
everybody. I need to learn how
Yes,
to use my singing bowl. Oh, it's real simple
you
with the
are
singing
special,
bowl,
sir.
right? So you guys see how it's set up like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you hit
Oh,
it
yeah.
and you
There y'all
just
come.
run it around. And you
Mm.
get it to get a steady sound. That's when you know you got it going good. But it's a
That was
simple
nice,
tool.
sir. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Well,
that's.
thank
I want
y'all.
to get
That
into
was
those
fun.
songs myself. Yeah.
I
Thank
had to
y'all so
support
much.
both. I know. Thank you. I appreciate
Till I
that.
get my check. I'm done. Treasure, you good. Treasure, somebody wait till I get my check. Okay.
Now wait till I get my check. I'm coming back.
I'm coming
So
back,
y'all, this
friend.
is gonna be our new time every Wednesday, right?
Yep,
At
7 o'clock.
7. We was a little late today
7:05.
because somebody didn't have their stuff set to 18 and up.
You pointing at Shamir. I'm over here.
Well, see on mine, you over here, so we're gonna
Oh,
do
okay.
this.
I was like, that must be Shamir. What did he do?
Yeah. Hey, Jason, welcome in. So,
Hey,
if we
Big
want to do another
Fudge.
rematch, or we gonna end it here? What you
We
want to
can
do,
end it
sis?
here. My people like, girl, I'm
Hey,
out, bitch.
Jason.
We done. I think we can end it here. I think we did. We covered a good
All right.
amount tonight. We did really good.
Okay,
I
we
think.
did good.
Yeah, we only 18 minutes over. You are not broke.
What you said? No.
That's what we need to be saying
What? What you
too.
mean, no, Joy? What you talking about? No, girl. You want me to rematch her again? Talking about run? Okay, she
No,
told me to run.
let's run. And then Treasure, you are not broke. We not gonna say that. Your money, you ain't broke. Your money is
Yeah,
in
you're not
rotation.
broke.
It's in
You
rotate.
know how your bank
You
account is
ain't
set
broke.
up. You know it takes 2 or 3 days for it to clear. You know.
Hell no. You ain't broke. Your money is rotating. That's what I always say. My money is rotation. It's rotate. It's gonna rotate back.
Circulation. Look,
Yeah.
circulation.
So next week, y'all, don't forget to bring your sage. Cause we're gonna do some live demos with y'all. We're gonna sage together and walk you through some shit. If you get your sound bowl, get you one sound bowl. Bring your toys next time, is what we saying. Bring your toys, and we're gonna do a little live demo. We're gonna show you how to do a little bit when you say what to say, what kind of intentions to set, and yeah. But I'm broke on here. I'm rich in spirit. Yes, baby. We did win. He said our money stopped for lunch or something, but it's on the way. He said my money stopped for lunch. He said yes,
okay.
It's getting filled to capacity.
How you go? How y'all arguing in the comments talking I stop talking to my brother? Nah, for real though.
My money in jail. Girls, I'm fucking done with you.
I am done. Y'all is wild.
Well, I really thank y'all for coming through. For battle.
Thank y'all for showing up today.
Thank you for being here from start to finish. I really appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all.
Really appreciate y'all. So,
and thank y'all for listening to us talk about this stuff.
Right. And I hope to see y'all next Wednesday. I hope next Wednesday y'all will be telling us, you know what, I started journaling, girl. You know I started meditating. You know what about me? That part. That's what we trying to see next Wednesday at 7 if y'all are following along with the thing.
Everybody on my side, if you not following her, look, I got to point this way.
Okay, and then follow the girl. Follow the girl.
I go live on Sundays at 5 Eastern Standard Time, and I talk about different spiritual topics. Okay, next Sunday is gonna be about the title is Who's Talking, Higher Self or Ego. So we're going to have a deep dive in that Sunday on who's actually talking in your head. Is it your higher self or is it your ego? Every Wednesday at 7, me and my girl are going to have spiritual talk. And we're going to talk about next Wednesday going to be about cleansing. Okay? And then we're going to battle after the talk. On Saturday, me and Rising Peace are going to be in a team battle. Right, Rising? We're going to be in a team battle on Sunday, and we're going to do that on, not Sunday, but Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So this is my schedule. It's 3 times a week, 2 co-hosts, 1 single. Check me out and follow my girl. Okay? Hook up with everybody in the chat. All right? And thank y'all for coming and listening to us.
And I don't got a schedule. I just be showing the fuck up on the live. And then on Wednesdays, it's the only schedule. So when I try to bring y'all some more content, I'll get a schedule together. This is the only thing I know right now. Everything else is just random ass shit. So y'all let us know if y'all got any questions. I got your notifications. Yes, Fred, do that. And if y'all got any questions through the week or anything, inbox us. Let us know ideas. We are open to all and everything. So yay! So we appreciate y'all. Have a great night.
Y'all have a good one. All right.
Bye, girl.
Thank you. I don't know how to end the co-host, so you're gonna have to do that.
I think it's. So do I end it or what? Thank you for the roses, treasure. All right, I think I.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Okay, she gone, y'all. All right, y'all. Did y'all like that discussion? I'm trying out something new with the co-hosting. I'm trying to come on here more than just Sunday. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all for supporting me in the battle. That was my second battle. But I thank y'all. It was fun. So I'm going to see who's going to be coming on live, and y'all going to catch me in these TT streets. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully I see y'all on Sunday and Saturday. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow is going, what? My girl, to keep skipping. Oh, my God. On Sunday, y'all, it's going to be, you going live at 8:30? Okay. You want me to co-host with you? Just call me. Tomorrow going to be my first day in Ninaverse script, y'all. Okay. My character is Debbie. So come support your girl tomorrow at 8. I'm going to do a little verse acting, y'all. Okay, so y'all come over there and check me out, okay? It's gonna be tomorrow at 8 with Nina verse. So I'm nervous, excited, scared, and happy. So that's what I'm going through. Okay. All right. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me, and I'll catch y'all in these TT streets. Finna peace out like chicken grease. Holla.